Hey there, collective. All right, so I've been in alchemy mode honestly for days now. But today, yeah, last night and today it's been a little bit more intense. Working through stuff, pulling that dark energy in and just handling that shit like a boss, right? But it don't feel good in the moment. It feels good when you get your aha moment, right? But anyways, I'm babbling. The reason why I'm here is I need a little energetic boost, pick me up. I need a little bit of spiritual encouragement right now, to just get me over that little hump, that energetic hump that I'm going through right now. So we're gonna read out of the Sacred Rebels deck, and I just want to ask Spirit, if you so collective, if you're also going through it right now, doing your alchemical work, um, it's preparing us, right? It's preparing you for the next phase, the next step on the journey. But maybe you can resonate with what I'm about to read. So this is for us, collective. Take what fits, leave what doesn't. All right, Spirit. Tell me something good. Okay, in the world, not of the world. Yeah, that's definitely how I feel. I know I'm in this physical world, but guys, I'm not in this world. I don't know how to explain it. It's the weirdest feeling. And there goes my lights a blinking. So, in the world, not of the world. That's a 7, okay? We know 7s are highly spiritual numbers. I think the 7 in this book speaks about the legacy of light, to be honest, legacy of light. So, collective, if you're floating today, it's okay. Just let yourself float. You're still grounded to the earth. Let yourself float if you need to, okay? But let's read about in the world, not of the world. It is safe for you to become naked with life. This doesn't necessarily mean stripping off and running wild in public. It does mean stripping back your beliefs, strongholds, and mental or emotional security blankets so that you can live with less obstruction than ever before. Imagine the conditioning that has kept life away from you, just kept it dropping out of your hands like keys, coins, or clocks. Conditioned beliefs about money, time, security, having, walking away, holding, and controlling can be surrendered and allowed to fall away. What would it feel like what would it be like to feel as though you were on holiday every day? Perhaps there would be a softening in your way with life, an implicit trust in its flow, and a faith in the ability of time to bend and stretch as needed so that all may be accomplished. It is at an advanced stage of our spiritual relationship with life that we are able to feel held within it sufficiently enough to surrender our defenses layer by layer and to nakedly accept what is. I'm definitely in this energy right now. Oh, y'all, I have been purging. I have been doing so much purging. This oracle comes as a message to you. Sometimes we need our defenses. At other times, it is clear we are outgrowing them. There is something that you have outgrown. It has to do with your ideas about productivity, time, control, and money. It has to do with abundance, trust, and living with the fundamental belief that everything is going to turn out okay. You are ready to be much more vulnerable and exposed in life. You don't have to hide behind being organized, perfect, in control, or financially secure and stable. Nor do you need any other acceptable social face. It is time for you to loosen the strings of your own controlling nature. I hear you, Spirit. They are too tight and too restrictive for you anyway. You are born to live in a much freer way. When you live as you innately are rather than how you have been conditioned to be, you will experience greater joy, freedom, and support. When you are not resisting yourself or resisting life, there is less resisting what you need as it comes to you. If you have also drawn... Okay, never mind. This is particularly a strong message for you. The message is that you are shedding. It might be an identity. It might be a status symbol such as a car, home, or suburb. And it could even be a socially admired relationship. You are shedding because no matter what the appearance of things, those old forms were too constricting for you. It is almost like your spirit was trying to walk about in shoes several sizes too small. They were starting to pinch at the seams, and eventually they would have fallen apart. Likewise, you are being stripped of internal beliefs that are failing you, perhaps externally as well. Whether this seems to be your choice or not, make no mistake. It is your own spirit in cahoots with the loving spirit of life that has brought this situation about. So you are being guided to trust. If you have also drawn, okay, if you, sorry, I got lost. It's time to rely on your inner knowingness, because at some level you get it. You understand and know that this is all freeing you. After letting go, there comes a temporary emptiness that provides a greater space for fulfillment to come forth. Wow, collective, that definitely sums up what I was just trying to tell you I've been going through the last few days. So yeah, and look, I said number 7's Legacy of Light, and Spirit said, look on the bottom, the card that came up is literally Legacy of Light, number 7. And my lights are going, they were just blinking like crazy. Spirit just turned it back on. I don't know if I'm going to have time to read this full one, guys, but we're making room for this Legacy of Light energy, is what they're telling me. So let's see if I have time to read it. Oh, it's a long one. I don't know if I'm going to have time. I'll read what I can. You are being asked to honor the legacy of light that is your sacred birthright. Take nourishment and support from those that have come before you, your ancestral lines, not only in blood but also in spirit. Perhaps these are the beings that have inspired and motivated you to live as a sacred rebel from your heart and with the belief in yourself. The more you are nourished by the legacy of light from your past, the more you become a bearer of the legacy for those that will be supported by your light in the future. This is a sacred endowment from the great universal source of light to humanity. It is the light of wisdom, creativity, radical courage, love, and respect that is passed down from the heart of each generation to the next. The legacy of light is your spiritual birthright to refine and shine your essence into the world, to be like a sun, radiant and unapologetic of your nature. And it's longer, but that's all I'm going to read. Wow, collective. So y'all, leave me some comments if you're going through it too. Just know you are not alone. It is all part of what we signed up to do at this time, okay? We all decided to come incarnate here together, right? To be in this world, but not of this world, because we're here to see these beautiful legacies of light, okay? We're here to help release the dark wounds, right? That society has carried. And to let love live. But first you have to go through the wounding, right? You've had to experience these wounds. Transmute, alchemize the energy, heal, and return it to the light. This is our assignment, collective. This is why Spirit tells us, don't be a victim. Get out of victim mentality. You're not a victim. I know some of y'all might not want to hear this, but we did. We signed up for this work. Okay, we signed up to come do the work, to inspire ourselves and others so that we can, bring the world back to life, true life, right? These legacies of light, your ancestors did the work before you. You're doing the work for your future ancestors to come. Like, it's a beautiful process that before my awakening, Spirit, had talked to me about it, but I didn't really understand the full measure of what they were trying to explain to me until I've had to go through the experience of my awakening, the experience of loss and healing and confusion and trying to find the answers and then being so torn down to like my bareness, and then getting to like the bareness of me, feeling so dejected at certain times, to really remembering who I am, that I'm loved, I am deserving, and I was assigned to this task, so I can't fail. You know what I'm saying? No matter how low you get into the lower energies, just know, collective, you cannot fail. You are always meant to rise. You will always rise. You will. No fear, babies. Love you.